Yo.
Yeah.
Woo.
Back at.
I gotta do something to keep y'all zoomed in.
What is that?
Hey man, shout out to AwakenJB. I know it's gonna be funny. He said how to survive the upcoming lockdown.
No.
It's 2 weeks ago, so we ain't locked down yet. So
Not yet, but
it's 2 weeks ago.
Hi, I'm Don Doomsday. It's time for the Totalitarian Olympics because it's been leaked that the tyrants will be trying to implement lockdowns once again. It's a time when the tyrannical elites will be testing their skills at inflicting germ warfare and tyrannical lockdowns to try to control everybody in the face of God's green flat earth. But the question is, are you properly prepared for the lockdowns? Or are you going to be a mindless sheep that wanders into slaughterhouse to have your liberty and freedom butchered? On this VHS tape, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know so you can be successfully prepared to stay free and ward off the unwelcome tyrannical advances of the globalists. Masking. When you have a Karen telling you to put on a mask because you're putting everyone's life at risk, here's how to put it on properly. But first, any man who wears a mask, let alone demands that you wear one, goes by the pronouns she, her, and you should address her accordingly. So to put it on properly, take it by the ear straps, opening facing away from you, and proceed to put it on her f***ing face. And then for extra safety, affix a COVID-conscious garbage bag over their head with a tight grip around their neck. And that's how to properly wear a mask. Food prepping. Lockdowns are all about control, and because there's no better way to control a population than controlling their food supply, you can expect food supply issues and shortages. Wow. This works well for the anorexic community, but for people interested in survival, you gotta take food supply issues into your own hands.
He said germaphobe.
He said the anorexic people gonna be out here. They good. They ain't worried.
Man, this is funny.
It is.
But real.
But real.
Which means it's time to start raising chickens for their eggs and stop paying your taxes. With your daily egg production, you can sustain your family very well. You just gotta keep the chickens alive, which means you'll probably want to get a guard dog. Your guard dog will ward off predators, keep your chickens safe, and serve as a good source of meat should your chickens ever stop laying eggs. In times of desperation, having your own food supply also involves growing vegetables. They are a great way to nutritionally sustain yourself if you're a giraffe or a zebra. And if you're a human, vegetables are also very helpful at helping you sustain your life because they're an excellent place to hide a firearm under.
I'm thinking saying the vegetables for your health and your gut health and the bowel. He said that's where you can put the pistols.
Wow.
Gives you strategic hiding spots for your firearms, which will help you protect your actual food supply. Wow. I like vegetables. Freeze! Hand to hand.
Wow.
And combat. Once the lockdowns are implemented, you're sure to have swarms of hungry feral people with nanotechnology controlling the brains on your front lawn, trying to take you and your family. But before you start shooting, it's always best to start off with some good old-fashioned hand-to-hand combat, which basically means using your gun as a weapon without pulling the trigger yet. Good hand-to-hand combat.
Stop it. Without pulling the trigger yet.
I mean, hitting you with that bad boy.
Wait. Pew, pew. Oh my God.
That involves you inflicting sufficient kinetic force into the orbital bones and temples of your opponent to render them disabled. Combat! There is sufficient amount of facial fractures, you'll have neutralized the threat. And always remember to take their shit. We're living in a time of winner take all. Carry a constitution. During a lockdown, anytime you go out in public, you are bound to encounter people who are so terrified that they're pervasively shitting themselves to the point that grocery stores are sold out of toilet paper again. Them and their stained pants will hysterically demand that you surrender all your constitutional rights, which you're not gonna do.
Hey, first of all, we're gonna shout out to them squat cat, them legs who got everybody. We see them legs. Somebody be hitting leg day.
Yeah.
You don't miss
I was thinking about that a little while back.
Pants will hysterically demand that you surrender all your constitutional rights, which you're not gonna do because you're carrying a copy of the Constitution. Show it to them while you tell them to go f themselves and then do whatever the f you want. Fleeing California. As with the last alleged pandemic, we're sure to see millions of people in California try to flee the North Korean rule of law that their commie state has to move to states like Texas. Now, if that's you, please pay careful attention to these instructions, because I'm going to tell you exactly how to get to Texas. First, walk to your car. As you do, be sure to step over all the feces on the sidewalk so as not to track human
L.A., San Francisco. L.A., San Francisco.
manure into your car.
Ew.
Next, get in and start it. Next, orient your car so it's facing west. Then step on the accelerator and drive straight for 300 miles. Do not stop no matter what.
Into the ocean. I said go west. He said go east, go west, into the ocean.
Just keep going. All of us Texans will be glad you made that journey. Body armor. With lockdowns, biological warfare is a primary weapon being used against you. The only question is, what are you gonna do about it? Answer, you gotta wear biological warfare ready body armor. I recommend wearing a Kevlar jacket such as this. This will prevent doctors and other murderers who are just following orders from sexually assaulting your arms and shoulders by penetrating them so they can ejaculate the semen of Satan into your body. This simple biological warfare body armor will stop all...
What? This is too
And
much.
then look at the picture.
I see it. I see it. What he gonna say?
The Bill Cosbys from the NIH, CDC, and Big Pharma dead in their tracks. Ha! With these lockdown tips, you'll be properly prepared to retain all of your freedom and liberty while being more paranoid yet proud than ever before as you send the globalists home with nothing but their pants around their ankles and a handful of their own crickets.
Yo.
Are you someone who seeks the truth?
Oh my God. Waking JP, boy. It's gonna be too funny.
Wow.
Too funny.
Well, you know how to survive the upcoming
That
lockdown.
man said,
Put your-
all the Californians, go out, step over all the feces, get in your car,
And drive
west.
Look, as he said west, I was looking at Nevada like, oh, that's 300 miles. Oh my gosh,
No,
that's to the ocean.
300 miles into the water.
Not into the water, please. But wow, just listening to all the
Thank
stuff
God
he was saying,
that
it was like, oh,
thank God that LA is just LA and San Fran is just San Fran. You ain't gotta live in neither one of them places.
What do you mean? People live there.
You don't have to,
You
though.
don't.
You don't have to.
But I'm just saying, people still.
I'm
But
talking about, I ain't talking about
nevertheless-
outskirts San Fran. That's a different planet. It's normal. In city San Fran, people hunched over like this. That's in city. That's in
I
city.
cannot deal with you.
But man, shout out
But
to
he's
Wake.
saying, yes, it's sad because if that's what's about to go down coming up, then it's like, oh.
Oh.
No, not another one.
And maybe that won't happen because that was 2 weeks ago when Biden was talking about that a lot. So I don't hear that conversation. I'm
No,
not
it's
saying
just
that's
forewarning.
early warning.
So I mean, not now, but okay.
Early warning.
They started putting it out there.
Early warning.
I hope not. I really do.
Protect yourself. Make sure you straight. Make sure your family's protected.
Well, do the necessary things that is going to help you most definitely. So,
Yeah.
you know, food, all the good stuff, toilet paper, paper towels, but be strategic. Just don't go and get a whole heap, a bunch of stuff. You guys be smart about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't take a nosedive. Comment down in the section below.
If you want some more.
Smash that like button. Bye.
Love you guys.